बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। अस्सलामु अलैकुम। मैं हूं अबू बकर सदीक़ और आज मैं आपके लिए लेकर हाज़िर हुआ हूं इंग्लिश फ़र्स्ट ईयर के पोइम्स का गेस्ट पेपर, जिसमें मैं आपके साथ शेयर करूंगा कि 20 पोइम में से वो कौन कौन से क्वेश्चंस हैं जो इस साल एग्ज़ाम के लिए मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट है। तो इस वीडियो को शुरू से लेकर लास्ट तक लाजमी देखिएगा ताकि आपके लिए पोइम्स का जो मसला है वो बआसानी हल हो सके। तो सबसे पहले आप अपनी स्क्रीन पर देख सकेंगे राइट क्रिटिकल अप्रोच अप्रिसिएशन ऑफ द पोइम द रेन, या हाउ कैन बी अ रेनी डे इन्जॉयड। तीसरा क्वेश्चन जो यहाँ से करेंगे, हाउ डज़ द रेन फॉल ऑन द लीव्स इम्प्रेसेस द पोइट, या इसी क्वेश्चन को वो पूछ सकता है हाउ डज़ द पोइट इन्जॉयज़ द रेनी सीन, और इसी क्वेश्चन को वो यूँ पूछ सकता है What are the rich leaves and how does rain water fell on them, या इसी क्वेश्चन को वो यूँ पूछ सकता है आपसे What kind of feelings does the rain creates। Question number 4, how does the poet feel when the divisions of the people between rich and the poor when he sees the rain fall on the leaves। Question number 5 आपके पास जो होगा वो है how will the poet welcome the sunshine after rain, या इसी क्वेश्चन को वो यूँ पूछ सकता है हाउ डज़ द पोइट पेंट द सीन आफ्टर रेनफॉल, या इसी क्वेश्चन को वो यूँ पूछ सकता है व्हाट डज़ द पोइट होप व्हेन इट रेन्स, या इसी क्वेश्चन को इस अंदाज से भी पूछा जा सकता है व्हाट विल हैपन आफ्टर द रेन्स स्टॉप। Question number 5, what happened when the sun shine brightly। Question number 6, how is the poem is a happy balance between rainfall and sunshine। Question number 7, what impression does the sound of the rain falling on leaves give to the poet। इसी सवाल को पूछ सकता है what is sweet to hear when it rains, या इसी सवाल को पूछ सकता है what does the poet hears in the rain। Question number 8, explain the symbolic importance of the poem rain। Explain the title of the poem rain। Question number 10, explain the theme of the poem the rain। Question number 11, what type of what type of train has been described by the poet। इसी क्वेश्चन को कर सकता है what is night mail। Question number 12, does the night mail create any problem for the people or animals। Question number 13, what are qualities that the night mail possesses। Question number 14, how is night mail is useful for all kinds of people। इसी क्वेश्चन को यूँ पूछा जा सकता है what does night mail brings for us। Question number 15, for whom does the night mail brings mail, या इसी क्वेश्चन को किया जा सकता है what sort of post does the night mail brings। और question number 16, how does the birds and dogs react as the night mail passes। Question number 17, what do the people do or what happened to the jug in the bedroom as the night mail passes by, या इसी क्वेश्चन को पूछ सकता है what happened when the night mail passes by the farm। Question number 18, the poet calls the coaches of the mail blank faced, what does it means। Question number 19, explain title of the poem the night mail। Question number 20, write critical appreciation of the poem night mail। इसी क्वेश्चन को किया जा सकता है राइट थीम ऑफ द पोइम नाइट मेल। क्वेश्चन नंबर 21, राइट हाउ ओल्ड इज़ द राइटर लवलीस्ट ऑफ द ट्रीज द चेरी नाउ। क्वेश्चन नंबर 22, व्हेन द पोइट स्टार्ट टू लव चेरी। क्वेश्चन नंबर 23, व्हेन डज द चेरी ब्लूम एंड हाउ डज दे लुक। What does the poet depict in the poem the loveliest trees the cherry now। Question number 24, how many more years does the poet expect to enjoy watching cherry and why। इसी क्वेश्चन को किया जा सकता है what does 3 and 10 means। Question number 25, why does poet says 70 springs and 50 springs instead of 50 and 70 years। Question number 26, what kind of feelings does the poet creates in the minds of reader। Question number 27, what do you feel after reading this poem, oh where are you going। Question number 28, explain the title of the poem, oh where are you going। Question number 29, what danger of the valley does the reader point out। इसी क्वेश्चन को किया जा सकता है describe the danger of the valley mentioned in oh where are you going, या इसी सवाल को किया जा सकता है what horror does the writer say to the reader and how to fight। Question number 30, what does the reader finally tell the reader to do। इसी क्वेश्चन को किया जा सकता है what was the final action and answer of the reader to the reader's warnings। Question number 31. What are feelings of the poet standing in dark street? Question number 32. Why has the poet used cannonballs to describe fruits? Question number 33. Write the names of fruits mentioned in the poem in the street of the fruit stall. Question number 34. How do the small children enjoy fruits? 35. Which part of the children's bodies involved while eating fruit? 36. What happens when the children eat fruits? 37. What is appearance या condition and activity of the children around the fruit stall? 38. How does the poet relate himself with the children who engaged and tasting fruits in the fruit stall? 39. What did the poet reflect when he saw the Sindhi woman? Question number 40. What kind of picture of Karachi slums do we get after reading the poem? 41. How does the Sindhi woman walk through the bazaar and what impression does the poet get from her movement? 42. What traits or qualities or character does the Sindhi woman possesses? 43. What do you think would happen if we have control happening in our lives as we want? 44. What is the moral lesson of the poem Time? 45. What is the moral lesson of the poem Ozymandias? 46. What does the traveler see in the desert? 47. What was written on the pedestal of the statue? 48. Who was Ozymandias? 49. How has the traveler praised sculptor? For 50. What does the sparrow hold in her beak? 51. How many young ones and what size are to be fed and how mother sparrow feed them? 52. What do you found common in human mother and bird mother after reading the poem? 53. Why does the poet calls modern man hollow man? 54. What does stuffed man means? 55. What does hollow man means? 56. Why is our life is worse than animals? 57. Why did the poet says this life poor in the poem Layer? 58. Write moral lesson of the poem Layer. 59. Who was Abraham? 60. What is worse than slavery and why? 61. Who cannot compete with the culture and civilization of Makkah? 62. What has made the efforts of Muslims fruitless? 63. What is the moral lesson of the poem Rubaiyat? 64. How did the people of two cities become powerless? 65. Describe the scene of devastation caused by atomic bombs. 66. What is the moral lesson of the poem A Tale of Two Cities? 67. How much terrible were the explosions that took place in the two cities? 68. What were the lives of two glorious that were destroyed during explosion? 69. What does the poet give at the end to Japanese people and this hope come true? And how did this hope come true? 70. When does a person remember God? 71. What is effect of death scene? 72. What is the effect of love? 73. Why does poet feel helpless on the death of his friend or neighbor? 74. Without whose love Bulle Shah faces loss? 75. Why did Mansoor mount to gallows? 76. For what purpose man has been sent from heaven in Sachal Sarmat's opinion? 77. Why do you think Mansoor was punished with death? 78. How many attributes or qualities of God mentioned in the poem? 79. What are the effects of attributes of God? 80. Explain 3 attributes of God. 81. What is the dream of the poet? 82. What are the things that keeps a person alive? 83. How do thorns become roses through love? 84. How do vinegar become sweet wine through loves? 85. Why does the poet consider love essential for all religions? 86. What is meant by a man of words not deeds? 87. What is the result of broken image? ये वो इम्पॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चंस हैं पोएम्स के जो आप कर लें तो आपका पोएम सेक्शन बआसानी हल हो सकता है। और उम्मीद करता हूँ कि आपको ये वीडियो पसंद आई होगी, और अगर आपको ये पसंद आई हो तो इसे लाइक शेयर ज़रूर करें। अपना ख्याल रखें, अपने घर वालों का ख्याल रखें। अल्लाह हाफ़िज़। अस्सलामु अलैकुम।